What up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is me, Drea, and this is the Owl's Intuition. If you're new, hit that little subscribe and the bell so you get notified every single time I post new stuff. And if it resonates, shoot me a hype, a like, a comment. If you would like to book a reading, they are 40% off for the month. The month of April 2026. Take advantage of that, but please be patient while booking. All right, so I thank you guys for everything. Thank you for your patience and all the love and the support. And what are we talking about today? We're talking about how is April 2026 going to treat you? And we have 3 beautiful piles, and you can choose more than one pile if you feel called to. We have pile number 1, which is the Stained Glass Tarot. Pile number 2, which is the Black Tarot. And pile number 3, which is the Sacred Animal Tarot. A Sacred Animal Tarot. Do what you gotta do, boo. I love you. Thank you for watching. And I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you on the pile that you picked. Bye. What up, pile number 1? You guys picked this Stained Glass Tarot. Oh, shit. What? Why when the deck fell, I started to hear free falling. I don't know the words, but free falling. Your life is about to be so enchanted. You're going to feel like you're free falling. You're going to take some kind of risk. That's a leap of faith that's going to like explode into multiple magical experiences. It's like a domino effect I'm hearing. So something new is definitely coming into your life. Holy shit. Maybe it's this month. I don't know. This is going to be the overall energy for the month of April 2026. So let's talk about it. If you're new, hit that subscribe and the bell, all right? If it resonates, shoot me a hype, a like, a comment. If you want to book a reading, they're 40% off for the month of April 2026. The only way you can do that is by emailing me. Do not get scammed. Be careful, guys, okay? So, and please be patient. All right. Current energy for pile number 1. And then we'll get into how the month. Letting go. Oh, wow. This is powerful. Some of y'all could be the year of the dragon, but I feel like you're letting go. You're letting go of a lot of emotions that were holding you back. Okay, you were bending over backwards for everybody else but yourself. And you didn't even notice it because it was just normal, right? It was just your normal. It's just your usual, right? You go out of your way. It's, you're very selfless, but I feel like you're shifting into a selfish era, right? That's what people are going to think. But really, in reality, is like you're pouring your love into yourself again, okay? Maybe there's a reciprocation error where it's like people weren't reciprocating the energies, or, you know, maybe you were giving 2 energies that didn't have the best intentions for you, right? Because at the end of the day, there's a lot that's being released, and a lot of it is emotional, and there's a new force field coming to your life. You're moving on. Some of you guys are moving like to something. This is giving like 6 of Swords energy, especially with this boat, right? So you're letting go. You're closing some kind of chapter with this 10 energy, right? Ooh, I don't know why. I just felt like you're letting go of keeping your walls down for people who wouldn't do the same for you. Okay, you're strengthening your boundaries and you're creating your own sanctuary. Okay, this could be something that has been building up since fall. Breaking free. Yep. You're breaking free from the tomfoolery. You're no longer resisting it. Okay, maybe you resisted certain things because you felt like you needed to be there for people, or you felt like people couldn't be able to do it for themselves, or I don't know. I just feel like there was a responsibility that people either manipulated you into, right? Or this is like a trauma response, you know, people pleasing type energy, etc., etc. Been there, done that. Okay. And as a reformed people pleaser, you do dip back into people pleasing tendencies, and your awareness is very important. Okay, you need to be aware of when you are bending over backwards, when you're trying to, you know, get validation, even though you don't need it. It's just a subconscious thing that as you are healing and reprogramming yourself, it still pops up, and it's okay. But I feel like you're letting go of that, and you're going to be a homebody. And even if you're not home, I just feel like you're isolating yourself, and you're going to be a very popular loner. Let's just say that. So if that resonates, let's get into it. Woohoo! Make some blood. Some of y'all are going to be going shopping in April, buying new clothes, getting, I heard a big purchase. Some of you guys, you're going to be getting an apartment, a home, or a car, or something big. It could even be like a laptop or like a gaming system or something. I don't know. It's something at least $500 or more that you guys are either investing in, or you're going to be going on a trip. Okay. There's something about travel, and there's something about, big purchases. Maybe you're spending, I don't know what's going on here. All right, but this is the overall energy for the month of April 2026. We have growth. 2, 3, 4. You're taking steps towards your growth, okay? You are experiencing growth and expansion in all areas of your life. You are on the right path and moving towards greater fulfillment and success. So you're going to be filled with a lot of success. You're going to have a lot of growth this month. And I feel like you're going to feel extremely fulfilled, motivated. You're going to be taking better care of yourself, doing more habits, and experiencing growth and expansion in a lot of the areas that have been blocked, okay? We had a lot of stagnation that was in your life, and it's being lifted. All right, blocks are being removed. It's giving road opener energy. Roads are being opened, new pathways are being opened, new experiences are coming in. All right, but let's see. What else? How is April 2026 going to treat my beautiful pile number? Wow. I feel like a lot of the stuff that's going to happen this month is unexpected, and a lot of things are going to be dropping out of your life. Dropping out like flies, I heard. Because I keep dropping shit when it comes to you, and I feel like a lot of things, you're dropping a lot, okay? Dropping a lot of burdens, dropping a lot of things that you weren't meant to carry all this shit. You weren't meant to do all this for other people, okay? You're meant to be of service, but in a different way, where it's like you're using your talents, your voice, your gift, your humor. I don't know what it is, but you're supposed to use something to impact the masses. You can't impact and influence the way that you try to do on a personal level. You're meant to kind of stay isolated on a personal level and only have a chosen few, because not everyone can match your energy. Not everyone, is ready or is on that level. Not that you're on it's just you're on a different pathway, guys. And you know this, okay? You know you operate differently, and you need to be around people who at least have the same vision or a similar vision as you, or understand the world like you do. Have a similar perspective and awareness, okay? But you're going to be slow and steady. You're going to be disciplined. You're going to be stable. Things are going to be changing, but they're not going to happen super rapidly, okay? It's like with a boat, you're traveling. It's not like a plane. You're not going to get there super fast, but you're still going to get there. Enjoy the ride. Damn, this shit's pissing me off. Crooked as fuck. Okay, you could be a little perfectionism. You could be a perfectionist this month as well. Please try to catch yourself if you're doing that. It's not that serious. Believe me, I'm talking to myself. You could be getting triggered by certain things, and then it's like you just got to relax and be like, you know what, it's okay. But yeah, you could also be very loyal to yourself, but you could be manifesting something or someone that is loyal, and you could be even manifesting a connection and going slow and steady in this connection, okay? Or there's something unexpected, something that you didn't expect coming in, where it's like you're going to see, maybe someone's going to prove their loyalty, okay? Maybe you thought that because of the way that somebody was moving, and because it was slow, they weren't loyal, or they weren't gonna step up to the pathway or do what you needed them to do, but they're growing, okay? Experiencing you and realizing that there's a lot of fulfillment and success, and if they keep moving forward towards you, like, you are the pathway. Whoever this person is, whether it's a friend or a lover, it could be a lover for sure, because we do have what you love over here. Ha! And then I got hidden lover popping up to confirm. It's definitely someone who maybe hides how much they love you, okay? Maybe this person is extremely obsessed with you, okay? Or this person just really cares about you, but they can't show it because of, certain things. I heard demons. They got demons in their environment. They got demons in their head, you know what I'm saying? They're they're battling their demons, but they're going to grow this month. So someone's going to be, slowly but surely re-immersing themselves in your life. Maybe this is a friend that, you haven't talked to in a couple months, or like maybe this is like a lover that you disconnected from, or maybe you don't, I don't know what this is. Maybe a family member you stopped talking to. You're reconnecting with somebody. All right, Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah. Dedicated partnership. Us against the world. This definitely could be like, you maybe realizing like this is my person. Some of y'all, you're realizing that you want to go slow and steady and keep building something with somebody because this is your person. Nobody's gonna ride, and you don't want to ride for anybody the way that this person rides for you. Okay, but you're gonna take it slow. Okay, maybe you're gonna meet somebody new and realize, ooh, I kind of wanna try this out. Okay, this person, I like them. Okay, all right. In the month of April, you need to make sure you are saving. Okay, maybe that's what that energy is, where it's like a big purchase. You already know that this, or you're about to maybe in the first week, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I should buy this. So you're gonna set the intention to save. But either way, make sure you're saving. Make sure you're saving, all right? Because there's something about you needing money this month for either like maybe an unexpected bill or maybe an impromptu trip or like something that you need to buy. I don't know what this is, okay? But there's definitely something about you saving your money. And there also could be a shift in your money where it's like maybe you were penny pinching and you were struggling financially, or your finances were dipping for a little bit, and that could be shifting, okay? Slowly but steadily, your finances could be growing because overall we have growth, right? We have wish come true. So, wow. Jesus Christ, you're going to have a lot of wishes being fulfilled, and everything that you need is coming to you. You don't have to worry. I feel like worries are going to be released. And there's like a light being shined on what you need to focus on. Okay, what your priorities are. You're reprioritizing, and you're going to be aware of what limitations need to be removed. Obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with some careful thought or simply choose something better off for you. Yeah, you're letting go, remember? You're letting go. You're creating sanctuary. Sanctuary? I don't even know what that means. Yeah, you're moving on up. I feel like a lot of you guys, you're distancing yourself from a lot of people. You're only going to be choosing the ones who actually genuinely are ride or die, or, you know, Bonnie or Clyde, drop something yet again. But yeah, you have some kind of wish coming true. You're connecting or reconnecting deeper on a deeper level, building loyalty, building trust. All right? Realizing what obstacles can be removed. Obstacles are being removed in connections, okay? Obstacles are being removed in regards to wishes that you wanted, things that you desired, and obstacles are being removed in regards to your money, okay? So there's something that was blocking your money, okay? Maybe it was limiting beliefs. Maybe it was you not taking action towards certain things. Maybe it was certain situations that were distracting you. Maybe it was, again, that people-pleasing energy that you're taking a step back from, and you're focused on your growth. Okay? A lot of choices, okay? A lot of new opportunities are coming this month. You're going to have a lot of options. You need to be wise. This is why this slow and steady energy is coming true, because not everything is something that you need to ride for. Okay? That's the duality of life, okay? Don't lose your vigilance. Don't forget about the dual nature of people. Okay? You can't trust every option that comes to you. Do your research. Trust your intuition, all right? And, you know, ask questions. Ask the people who are offering you things questions. People be like, yeah, you know, right away. But it's like certain opportunities, they're actually not an opportunity for you. They're more so an opportunity for somebody else. Like, you wouldn't get the benefits as much as the person offering you the opportunity. So you need to make sure you're watching them scales. There's something about unfair opportunities where it's like people trying to take advantage of you. Maybe in this month they're gonna be like, oh my god, you should come and do this, da, da, da. It's giving like somebody helping somebody move, and all they get is some beers and like pizza. Like, yeah, that's your friend, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't know, certain people it feels like that, like, you know, that's my friend, I gotta do that for somebody. But also it's like, somebody else can do it. Maybe you don't have time to do that. Maybe there's certain, like, I feel like there's certain things where it's like you feel guilted to do certain things because of who they are in your life, or what they mean to you, or how you feel about them. Or maybe it's even because of looks, okay? How it would look on the outside, right? As somebody who grew up around narcissistic behavior, I've seen people go out of their way just because of, or like do certain things just because of how it looks to society, to the rest of the family, to neighbors, etc., etc. Yeah, it's like putting on a show, you know? Not that you're putting on a show, but it's like you go out of your way to do certain things. This month, you're not doing that, okay? You're realizing that, fuck this, okay? Fuck all that noise. I'm good. And that's the dual nature of you coming out, because you're no longer limiting yourself in regards to the choices that you're making. You're going to make choices based off of what you want, not off of like what society feels is right, or what this, that, and the third person tells you to do and shit like that. Because I remember, again, I always bring this up. I used to work at another dispensary, and I just got promoted. I just got promoted, and I received a download from God, the universe. And it was like, quit your job, bitch. It's time. And I was like, damn, bitch, I just got promoted. Mind you, the whole time, when they asked me to get promoted like a year before, right? And I was like, nah, I don't want to do that, blah, 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 blah. Because every job I've been at, I've been promoted, and it's all the same shit. Only reason I'm getting promoted is because I have leadership skills, okay? I'm a leader, but I'm meant to lead my own way, okay? I'm not meant to really work under somebody like that. It is what it is, okay? Cardinal gang, woo, 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 woo. You get it. But, I'm meant to be a business owner, all right? An entrepreneur, blah, blah, blah. I've accepted that, and I'm gonna do it my own way. So you get it, but technically I already am. But what was I talking about? Shit. Moral of the story is I wasn't supposed to get promoted, but I did it anyway because everyone was talking in my ear. Yeah, it's more money. You should do it. Just do it. Do. I listened to everybody else, but even though my intuition told me not to do it, and then I ended up having to quit again, and people thought I was crazy, and I didn't care because at the end of the day, everything ended up playing out the way I did, even though it didn't make sense to the people when I was quitting. They was like, "You're stupid. You're crazy. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bitch? Like, really? What?" And I was like, "I'm doing what I need to do." All right. Let's move on to love. All right, as usual, we are gonna, well, if you don't know, I'm gonna do singles over here, and then we'll do those in a relationship over there. So starting off with the singles, how is April 2026 going to treat my singles? Date keeps coming up. I think somebody might ask you out on a date, and it's funny because you're so focused on yourself, you're gonna be like kind of hesitant. All right, let's go. Singles, how is March 2026 going to treat my singles? Can we get two more? There it is. Okay. All right, I dropped it again, and look what I dropped, the runner and chaser. So it seems like this dynamic that you were already experiencing is flipping, okay? Because we have a new phase. So if you were the runner, you are becoming the chaser. If you were the chaser, you are becoming the runner, okay? Fit it to your story. You already know what I'm talking about. There could be a connection that maybe was toxic, felt codependent, felt addictive. You either let go or somebody let go of you. This is coming back around, but it's flip-flopped, okay? This is happening because of belief systems. Both of you believe a certain thing, right? You have flipped your beliefs. This also could be because of something conditioned. And you're going to mirror each other for a second. Then you're going to realize that actually, no, I shouldn't mirror this. Okay. And you know what it is too? It's because somebody was running away because they didn't feel good enough, or they didn't feel like they could provide you with commitment, but they're starting to shift there. Or this is how you felt, right? Maybe you was like, I don't feel good. I don't think I can do a commitment. Can I even be loyal? Yeah. So you maybe focused on yourself, realized that you needed to heal, or this person did that. Someone's taking off their mask and they're gonna commit. They don't want to be involved in third parties, none of their other options, none of your other options. It's like both of y'all realize that you actually care for each other, so you're going to do the healing in order to heal this runner-chaser dynamic and have a new phase that is actually healthy. Wow. So maybe some of y'all might not even be, or you're going to start dating, okay? Because remember I said, like, I don't think you guys are going to, like, immediately get into a relationship, but you're definitely going to start dating in April. All right, give me one. Happily single. So yeah, you are going to be happily single, but we also have dating. I told you. Yeah. Somebody with massive regrets is going to come in and say something. They want commitment. They were running. Yeah, they have a new faith. Okay, they were going with through a cycle after ending a cycle with you, and they received a lot of karma, and now they are releasing something and healing something in order to close out this cycle. So you are going to be doing you until somebody is like, damn, I want to make that my boo. And if this is a soulmate, let's get a soulmate confession from this person who's coming in. And then we'll move on to those in a relationship. Okay, soulmate connection. Confession for whoever's on a soulmate journey. I have grown up since our last encounter. I have been working on myself to better myself. To be the better person whom you can be proud of. So yeah, both of you guys, I feel like you were working on each other's own lives independently, and now you're both going to be blessed by opening up. Okay, there's going to be some kind of, again, dating, this flowers, some kind of apology, some kind of gift. I'm getting ready to say what's in my heart. I know that this is love. It's true, unconditional, everlasting kind of love. I want you to know I am trying to open up, but it's hard to put my feelings for you into words, but I know I have to do this, and you need to hear them. So yeah, I feel like both of you guys are going to be expressing each other's emotions, because I feel like both of you doubt how you truly feel for each other, but I feel like your feelings are mirrored. Yeah, you both miss each other too. It's a little intense. And let's get 3 messages from this person. 3 messages from this person. Okay. I'm trying to become a better version of myself for you. Yeah. I became numb because I refused to take accountability for my behavior. I really fumbled you, and now I'm paying the price. So either you fumbled somebody or this person fumbled you. They're, finally going to take accountability after going numb and receiving a lot of karma and realizing, yeah, this was my behavior. It was my fault. So I need to become a better person. What's the back of the deck say? Everything reminds me of you. So either you're seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities about this person, or this person is, or both of you are. This is intense. A lot of y'all, this is definitely a spiritual connection that is going to bubble up and become something real. Okay? But this person also is like, don't wait around for me. Okay? Or this person's not waiting around. Take it as it resonates. So it's like the pressure's on for someone. All right, let's move on. Clear it out. We're going to move on. But either way, there's growth in your love life. Okay? Because remember the overall energy. Everything in this month, in April, is growing, blooming, blossoming. Okay? Even if it's like a little sprout, it doesn't matter. It's some kind of change. A lot of change is happening for you this month. Those in a relationship, please. What's going on? How is the month of April 2026 going to treat those in a relationship? Two more, please. Two more. All right. Well, maybe you're going to be learning from past situations. You could be repeating a cycle that caused a lot of heartbreak or even caused a breakup. You could even possibly be breaking up. Oh, God. Yeah, we have separation. Some of y'all, either you're in a separation. Let me get all the cards before I talk about it. All right, you're mirroring each other. Yeah, if you're in a separation with somebody, there's definitely a reconciliation. This is your soulmate. Okay, this is a soulmate. This is a higher level soul connection. You have a soul contract, whether karmic or not. Call it what you want. Even TF with this mirror energy, right? This person is deeply insecure, and that was the issue, right? And it's like you kept repeating a cycle because this person was not doing the healing, or they didn't release inner wounds. Okay, this was a part of your contract because both of you were meant to heal each other by triggering each other. Thus, you have done this. So either you're going to separate by triggering each other, and then you guys are going to reunite after you do whatever healing you need to do, because it's definitely going to hurt you. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Obviously, this is going to hurt. But it has to do with somebody being insecure and somebody being, secure. Okay? If you're with, this goes for anyone who's secure, right? Especially secure attachment, etc., etc. It could be an attachment, or it could just be this person's just insecure. They just have insecurities because childhood trauma and shit like that, right? As someone who was deeply insecure because of the way I was raised, and I had to learn how to, be myself. And it's not even like the way I was raised. It was like everything, okay? Because no matter how insecure I was always myself. I was only insecure because me being myself got me bullied. Me being who I was got me, people talking shit, etc., etc. And that's just because of my authenticity. I didn't think it was like that. People tried to bring me down a peg. You know what I'm saying? Because they thought I was confident the whole time I was insecure. And y'all made me feel worse. Crazy how this shit works, right? And then I discovered, I learned how to love on myself, and now I love myself. Hella long after hating myself for years because of people hating me because I was just me. Anyway, moral of the story is somebody is insecure in this connection. They're going to be released, right? And then they're going to realize that I need to push past this in order because I love this person. Okay? So that is what's happening in April. So you could be separating or you're reuniting depending on what stage you are in, because some of you guys, you have already separated with this person, have already separated with this person. You've done the healing that you need to do, and this person has done the healing. You guys are going to reunite in April. Others of you guys, this separation and this healing process is beginning in April, and then maybe you're going to reconnect in May or the end of April. Either way, you are reconnecting with this person. This person is a soulmate, okay? So, yeah. No matter how much you think, this person, obviously you have free will. You could just block them and let them go, but I don't think you want to, But if the pain keeps happening and this person doesn't do the healing, that's how you have to use your discernment, guys, because I feel like some of you guys, majority of you guys, this person is going to heal because they know that they got to come correct. Others of you guys, they might not. I think a lot of them are. Look, we have a love you proposal kind of energy. Because of this happily single era, right, and you focusing on yourself, you're gonna be stress free for a little bit. This person's gonna be like, I get it together. Someone's gonna be extremely stressed. The insecure person's gonna be extremely stressed, and the other person's gonna be perfectly fine during this separation. Yeah. So either way, you're both gonna be heartbroken. It doesn't matter. But like someone else is gonna be like, "Oh my god," and they're gonna be like, "I can't let go." So they're gonna come in, and they're gonna watch you the whole time. Okay, but they're focused on you. Okay, and they feel obsessed with you, and they're gonna want to romanticize you, and then they're gonna realize like, yeah, no, I need to become secure in order to create a family. Okay, they even could be getting readings on you for some of you guys, but they have a burning passion for you, and yeah, you guys are gonna be single for a bit, but in this person's mind, they're like, you're not single. Even if you end up messing with somebody while y'all are separated, right? If this person finds out, they're gonna feel like you cheated on them. But there's definitely a separation, some kind of soul searching, and then a reuniting happening. Let's get a message, soulmate confession from this person. Wanting. Yeah, this person craves you sensually, sexually a lot, okay? I can't help wanting you sexually. Your energy excites me, allures me. I want your touch. I am craving for you. Your body turns me on. I just want you now. Please come home, baby. Some of y'all, you live together, and this person could be like, you know, I'm trying wanted to come over even though you kicked them out, or like, I don't know. Yeah, get ready to receive something because we got a surprise special soon that it expresses how I feel about you. Yeah, because didn't we have a proposal ring? Yeah, this person could be like getting you a gift or proposing, and it could shock you. Okay, the gift could come in any form in the physical or spiritual realms. It will bring us closer. The romantic gesture, 3D communication, or telepathic communication is on its way to you. So yeah, this person's gonna tell you that they need you, okay? Some of you guys, please be careful, all right? This person maybe has betrayed you or done certain things, and they don't plan on changing it, but they don't want to lose you. So in their mind, if I give them commitment by marrying them or something like that, I can still do what I gotta do or what I do. You know, and this person will be fine as long as they have a ring on their finger, right? Or whatever the fuck, right? Some people are twisted like that. So use your discernment, because some of you guys, we have a crazy psycho person, okay? I'm not gonna knock that. You did have that crazy psycho X shit popping up. And then others of you guys, this person is just crazy about you and hella obsessed. So, you know, I feel like, you know. And some of you guys, you know you're not meant to be with this person, even though the draw is so deep. There is a spiritual connection, past life connection, something like that. But this person was literally here to trigger you into healing, right? This heartbreak is necessary, and then a new person's gonna come in. But you have to fully let go of this person. All right, messages from them. One more. Yeah, kind of similar. I became numb because I refused to take accountability. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. This person acknowledges that you were the best thing that came into their life, but then they fucked up, and they don't want to take accountability for their fuck up. You're the only one I see. Yeah, this person only wants you. I'm running because I don't think I deserve you. Yeah, there's I'm healing. Please be patient. There is healing. I love you more than I let on. I'm taking time to find myself again. This person needed this time. Okay, so either they're gonna fuck it up and you're gonna move on and find better, or they're going to get their shit together and you guys are gonna come together and probably get married. To be real fucking honest. All right, let's close you out. All right, pile number 1. We have a lot of stuff going on in regards to you being extremely busy, okay? You were stuck in a period of stagnation, incubation. You were working on yourself. You were healing, you were resting, okay? Or maybe you were just in stagnation. I don't know. Maybe you're stressed out. With the Eight of Swords here, there was definitely mental blocks, and it could have to do with a couple of people, okay? It could have to do with a romantic situation. It could have to do with rejection. It could have to do with a choice, okay? Some of you guys, you're going to have more than one person in love that you can choose from, okay? Maybe you're going to be dating, you're going to be juggling people, and then you're going to realize, okay, this is stressing me out. I need to just pick one and focus in on that and end whatever situation is not good for me, okay? But you're going to be working really hard. You're going to be very busy. You need to stay balanced. You need to make sure that you're using your planner, all right? Use a planner, use a calendar, use a reminder, text yourself, whatever you can do to remember your obligations, because there's going to be a lot socially and a lot of new habits that you're going to be coming in, because I heard prioritizing your health. I feel like you're going to be going to the gym more, or, you know, doing social things in regards to hobbies, but also, you know, hanging out with friends and stuff like that. You could even be going to a party this month, or a club or a concert or something out where it's like you're around a lot of people. A fair. I don't know. There's something about like a fair, or like, I don't know, not an affair. If you find out about an affair, you could be getting a divorce and ending this very quickly as well. Some of you guys, somebody could have been juggling you and you had a subconscious knowing, and you're going to find out that this person was messing with someone from your past that they were stuck on and they didn't treat you fairly, and you're going to end it and move on, and you're going to have better things come into your life. And yes, it's going to make you, it's going to hit you hard for a second, but you will heal and overcome that, because it's like, you deserve better. And you're going to be like, are you serious? I feel like you're going to be more mad than sad. Like, yeah, more disappointed. Not even mad. Like, I feel like you're going to get upset, but then you're going to be just disappointed and be like, wow, you thought you knew somebody. I feel like, yeah, it's going to hurt, but I feel like you're just going to be like, one, you already kind of knew, or you had a feeling. And obviously, if you already knew, like, if you're freaking out and you're like, oh my God, are they having it? This is not your message. This is for somebody who already kind of had a feeling. This is just a confirmation. So don't get stressed out if you were thinking that was for you, because it's not for you, especially if you started to get all anxious and shit. It would be a calm knowing, like, yep, there it is. That's a confirmation. I already knew this person was playing. All right. But, yeah, you have some kind of success coming in regards to your finances. There is a shift in your finances. Again, it's a double message, okay? Because we were talking about this penny pinching energy, okay? It's like, whatever financial losses that you went through, okay, it's abundance is coming into your life because you consistently didn't give up. You didn't let your downfalls or certain things or certain blockages or the unfair things that happened in your life block you. Yes, you had a lot of things going on mentally that could have made you be vindictive and evil, but you're still caring, confident, and warm, and you're still putting in the work despite all that you're going through emotionally and mentally, right? You're doing the best that you can, and you're making some kind of choice. I feel like you're choosing either between two people, right? You're either choosing between your partner and yourself, or like a situationship in yourself, or to date in yourself, or I don't know, between a friend and yourself. Either way, you're making a choice. You were stressed out. Maybe it's like you needed to cut somebody off. You needed to end something, right? And you knew that you needed to do this and you didn't do it, right? Or maybe somebody cut you off and you're making the choice to approach them in a stable manner because, you realize that you actually care about this person. It was more than just an attraction. It's actually a deep connection. Or maybe someone's realizing that and coming towards you, and you're going to have to make a choice. Do I accept this person back? Are they ready? Because you're in the Knight of Pentacles energy, you know what I'm saying? They shifted. All right. Someone from your past is definitely coming back in, and there could be some kind of abundance, some kind of shift. All right. This is somebody either you were stuck on, or this person stuck on you, and there was some kind of injustice that caused an ending, or you ended it, they ended it, and now it's like this person is realizing I love them, I also am attracted to them, and I fucked this up, and I need to figure out how to bring balance back into this connection, bring balance back into my life. So someone is communicating to you. This is someone who you left out in the cold, or they left you out in the cold, and they have this overwhelming feeling to move towards you and say something. What are they going to say? Or like, why are they coming back in, or what's going on? Give me one. Damn. I might not be able to tell you. What do we got? 8 of Pentacles. I did the work. I want to work on this. I want to improve. I want to heal this. I want to balance this. I know I wasn't fair to you. Yeah, someone wants to heal. And they want to actually have a connection with you, or like work on this friendship, or work on something, close out whatever painful cycle it is, apologize. Yeah, 2 of Cups. This definitely could be a relationship, because we have the 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups, Empress, and the Emperor. This is your divine counterpart, and they actually are stable now, and they want a commitment, okay? So somebody wants to commit, or a deeper commitment. Maybe they want marriage again. We did have that, energy coming in, and they were thinking a lot of negative thoughts. They were trapped, but now they're finally deciding to move forward, because they realize, like, no, I can't keep running from this. This is destined, even though I'm trying to stop it. Why are they trying to stop it? Because they're unhealed. Yeah, but they know they want you. Okay. I was like, what else am I getting? Anything else for the month of April? What can we expect? Your intuition is going to be boosted. Back of the deck, we have June. So something that's happening in April is going to be solidified or strengthened in June, or you're going to start seeing results in June. Let's say you start going to the gym in April, June, you will start to see massive results. Okay? But something in June. or maybe someone is reaching out to you and they're born in June. But there's something about angelic support, okay? We also have vacation, which I did mention that. I do feel like some of you guys are going on vacation for sure. We have psychic ability, so your intuition is going to be boosting in the month of April 2025. We have successfully overcoming a problem. So yeah, didn't we say something about obstacles? I feel like there's going to be obstacles that come in or things that are dangerous. Okay, danger, especially in money matters. Yeah, definitely save, all right? Definitely trust your intuition when, again, like people offering things. It doesn't matter if they're older or not. It doesn't matter if they're wise or not. People know how to manipulate, okay? There is definitely something, about an offering or like some kind of opportunity. Someone's going to be like, oh my God, yeah, you should do this, okay, or that, or support my brand, or like I'll give you a sample, and like, you know, and then sometimes it's just not worth it. Just be mindful of that. We have seahorse, family matters. This could be something, a problem you're overcoming in regards to family money or money issues, or maybe something with a mother or father, with the emperor or empress. Okay, dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. Yeah, you could be reconnecting with a distant friend or rebuilding a friendship this month, solving problems in friendship or family, both. Okay, we have victory in some endeavor. You could be definitely having a lot of success this month in regards to your business or at work. Okay, you could even be getting a promotion. We have money and property through inheritance, winning, or windfall. Yeah, maybe, again, you could be getting money from resolving some kind of family issue and then using that money for vacation or to buy your own house or buy a car or something. There's like a big lump sum of money coming to a lot of you guys. And you're going to use it. Either you're going to save it, you're meant to save it, and maybe you're going to use it in June, or you're meant to use it in April. We have empty. Yeah, like someone's leaving your life, and this is going to cause victory, okay? Financial pinch. Yeah, a lot of you guys, you were going through some kind of financial pinch because of something going on, and then you have money coming in that's going to, you have to make sure that if you're going to use it for a big purchase, you still have some left over, okay? But there's an emphasis on people being nosy when it comes to this money. Or wondering, like, how did you get this money? Or like, what's going on? Okay, so don't tell people a lot because, waiting for news, package, and letter. Like, people are going to be waiting, seeing, okay, can you pay for my vacation? Or, wanting you to spend money on them, etc., etc. Oh, they got it. It's fine. Like, no, you got to save that for you because you were literally penny pinching or going through some kind of financial issues. Or maybe you've struggled with financial issues all your life. All of a sudden, as large money comes in, everybody hears about it, right? Let's say you win the lottery, okay? Be the person who goes to pick up your lottery check in a mask and no one knows who you are. Okay, but don't tell nobody about whatever's coming in because there's definitely this emphasis on like people wanting to take advantage of you because of the money. All right, but that's what we're going to call it, my beautiful pal ones. I love you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you next time. Bye. What up, pile number 2? Pile 1 was very interesting. I can't wait to see what comes out for you. If you're new, hit that little subscribe and the bell so you get notified every time I post new stuff. And if it resonates, shoot me a hype, a like, a comment. If you would like to book a reading, my email's in the description. I will never, ever, ever message you for a reading. Just be careful of scammers. This is going to be the overall energy for, what is this? April. For the month of April 2026. But first, we are going to get your current energy to see if this is even your pile. If this doesn't resonate, do what you need to do. Watch another pile, watch another reading, watch another reading. Do whatever makes you happy, baby. If you want to book a reading, though, my readings are 40% off until the end of April 2026. Please be patient and don't get scammed. Email me, baby. That's it. All right. Current energy for pile 2. All right. We got New Dawn. Ooh. You got a lot of eyes on you. Sensually, because of your wisdom, because of the way that you talk, because of the way that you act, because of your confidence, because of your eyes, your stare. People are very intimidated by you, but they're also very intrigued. Okay, yeah, definitely your eyes. Oh my God, you got a lot of eyes on you. People are starting to realize how much you have changed and how much you have grown, and they either want to work with you, they want to be your friend. Maybe they want to apologize for breaking your heart. There's a lot of energy in regards to people being in regret or noticing you differently, looking at you differently. There's something that has changed in regards to your self-concept that is shifting the way that the world is treating you, the way that people react to you. It has to do with what your belief system. You shifted some kind of belief, And now you're creating a new dawn and a new day, and you're connecting to yourself, to the God within you. It's like you don't have to fight for your life anymore. Your life is shifting. Okay, you're not going to have to work so hard to get what you need done. It's going to be easy. It's going to be free flowing, okay? Because of all that you have experienced in this life, you have a lot of wisdom, and you're a step ahead of the game. Let's be fucking for real. I don't know. There's something about you being a step ahead of a lot of the people in your life, or people in general. People always feel like they have the upper hand on you, and then you switch up or you change. People can't copy you either. I feel like a lot of people try to copy you, or even your mannerisms and like the way that the things that you say. People see how the world reacts to you, and they think that if they act like you or look like you, that it's going to react to them in the same way. Whole time it's just your energy. Whole time it has to do what's within you. It has nothing to do with the way that you look. Okay, someone could be getting a nose piercing as well, or like a belly piercing. Someone could be getting a new piercing or tattoo. But I feel like a lot of people are compassionate towards you because of the way that you show compassion to yourself. A lot of people love you because of the way that you show love to yourself. It's just like whatever you pour into yourself, maybe again you're shifting. Maybe you're going to pour into yourself more, and you're going to care less about the outside energies. Okay, maybe you already don't care about the outside energies, and that's what brings the focus on you. But either way, you are heavily gawked at. People are in awe when it comes to you. People just want to know about you. They want to know about yourself. They want to know what's going on in your head. So if that resonates, let's get into it. All right, let's see the overall energy for the month of April 2026 for you. We have 654. Interesting. It's like you're literally taking things out. You're going to declutter. You're going to simplify your life. You're going to focus on what truly matters. And you're releasing what doesn't help you become better, what doesn't give you clarity, or what isn't effective in your life. Okay, this could be habits, this could be people, this could be things, okay? Maybe you're a hoarder. Maybe there's certain things that you don't need in your life anymore. Maybe you just need to clean your room. Maybe you just need to clean your house. Maybe it's spring cleaning. All right, but it's like giving simplify. Let's say you have like a 10-step skincare routine. You're realizing, oh, actually all I need is a face wash, a cleanser or whatever, a toner, a lotion, a moisturizer, right? Maybe an eye cream and some sunscreen. I don't need my niacinamide, you know what I'm saying? But maybe some people need that. Maybe some people, you don't need it. You're realizing like, actually, I don't need to do all that. Maybe you realize that the simpler your life is, the better it is. The more you have in your life, the more that's going on in regards to outside energies. And this doesn't mean like what you're doing, because you can have a simple life and still do a lot, if that makes sense. I know it sounds weird, but it's like you're going to be doing a lot, but you're simplifying certain things outside of you. Things that aren't your responsibility, your concern. Okay? Some of y'all, you're just picking up and moving away from people, and you're just going to simplify. Either way, life is getting simple for you. All right, but let's see. How is April 2026 going to treat my pile number 2? How else? What else? We have Spirit has your back. So you are shifting your perspective. We have 23 again. Someone could be 23 or 32, but there's massive change. Or 55. Okay, we have 63. Nothing is wasted. You're realizing, yeah, like I don't need all this shit, but everything I had, it had a purpose. I understand why everything happened in my life, and it's like you're going through some kind of recollection, some kind of realization in the month of April 2026, but you're going to be heavily supported, and you're not wasting any time, okay? You're always going to have what you need, and everything is going to flow to you. Miracles are going to be very much a popular occurrence in your life for April 2026, and I feel like that's, again, this energy of people wanting to receive what you got by trying to look like you or talk like you or be like you, when in reality it's like, do they have your character? Do they have your belief systems? Do they have your energy? Okay, are they consistent? Are they disciplined? Because a lot of you guys, you're you're disciplined and you're consistent, and you're distant from these people, or you're distancing yourself from these people, and that is also another way that Spirit has your back, because you're the black sheep. You're the black sheep. You're doing something that is going to rattle the cage, but Spirit's going to have your back and shift people's perspective. And, you know, people are going to put the crown back on your head. It's like shifting from black sheep to king, defying the norms. Societal norms, right? People try to demonize you, make you feel like you're extra, this clown, look at this person trying too hard, what are they trying to do? And now they're trying to copy you after saying that you were trying too hard and doing all this shit. Whole time you wasn't even trying hard, you were just being yourself. You're just black sheep, you just do what you want. I'm not doing this for you. I ain't doing this to be a rebel, but I am rebelling. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't have an ulterior motive. You just want a new, better life because we have new life coming in. Okay? And you're not limited. You have a different perspective, different mindset. You're connected to the God within you. Okay? You're not programmed, or you're reprogramming yourself. All right, what else we got? Success. So yeah, you have some kind of success coming in. The path you are on will bring you success, prosperity, if you just keep going. Lots of little steps take you a long way. You're on the right track. So I feel like you're definitely rebelling against something. You're simplifying your life, and you're going to take more steps towards your success. And Spirit has your back in regards to you rebelling against certain things that are blocking you from taking the necessary steps consistently. Okay? And yeah, in regards, bitch, taking steps. We have taking steps twice. Little steps take, and then taking steps. That's crazy. Action is key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. Take step in any direction to get unstuck and find opportunities. So yeah, you're going to be taking steps, and you're going to be finding the pathway, because first you're going to connect with certain people. Great minds think alike. You could even be meeting people at a distance through communities, through social media. Could even be meeting a new lover. I don't know, but there's some kind of success that's going to make you feel like you're on top of the world. New dawn, new day. Spirit has your back. Everything's working out, and you know, the rainy day is coming to an end. It's like a rainbow after the storm, you know? There's some kind of storm that was in your life, and it's shifting. And it really wasn't a storm in your life. It was a storm outside of you. We have limitations. Again, different deck. Okay. Fear and doubt limit freedom of action. Yeah, let go of your worries. You're letting go of your worries. You're going to take more steps, take more action. People are going to think you're extra because you do all this shit, right? But again, you're simplifying it, but you're staying consistent. So instead of doing like this 17-step skincare routine, you're going to be consistently doing the 5-step or the 7-step, right? And then your skin's going to get cleared, and these people are going to be like, what are they doing? What are they doing? You simplified it. Okay, you don't need to use a lot. You just figure out what works for you. And people think that if they copy you, but it's like they have to do what you do. And not in that way. They have to figure it out for themselves like you. You know what I'm saying? You can listen to people, you can find guidance, but the only way you're going to really know if something works for you is if you take action and you try. And you're not going to allow certain things, right? You don't care if it doesn't work out. You tested it, okay, 3 months later, it doesn't work, that's fine. But something that you have tested or something you have been doing is going to be bringing in some kind of success. And it's something that a lot of people don't do because it makes you the black sheep, right? Spirit has your back the whole time too. So it's energetic. It's a lot of spiritual shit going on that's breaking these limitations, freeing you. And people are going to communicate to you like, oh, how are you getting this success? Da, 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 da. You're so powerful. Like, what are you doing? Okay, because you have a lot of shift, a lot of things shifting. A lot of shit shifting, okay? Focus on your needs. So you're really stepping into your power, okay? We have star power and power. So you definitely could be stepping into the spotlight. Again, we were talking about a lot of eyes on you. I feel like this is very ethereal, but you're going to be getting a lot of people who want to invest into you, all right? It's a lot of people who want to, support you, take steps with you, learn from you. Yeah, it's a lot. Let's move on to love. All right, per usual, singles are going to be on this side. We'll do you first, and then we'll do the people in a relationship second. You can fast forward, of course, if you feel called to. Let's get into it, though. How is April 2026 going to treat my singles who picked pile 2? What's going on? 5 cards. Okay, we got 1. Disappeared under there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back of the deck, we have soulmate. Okay, so a lot of you guys, you could definitely be connecting with a soulmate this month, or starting a new contract, or having someone who ran away from you coming back in, okay? Because we do have chaser. You could be getting chased by multiple soulmates, because we do have multiple soulmates in your energy, I guess, but in our lifetimes, okay? So we do have a karmic soulmate coming in that you may have separated from, who was kind of bitter and sad that you separated from them because of whatever they kept doing, okay? It was a karmic cycle that needed to end. Some of you guys, this person could be transforming, all right? Because we do have the butterfly. They could be evolving and being able to actually express what they failed to express. Others of you guys, there is choices. You have many options, all right? You have either way, your love life is stepping into a new phase because of you doing some kind of healing, simplifying your life and focusing on yourself, okay? People are going to see you as prickly because you're going to be very closed off, right? You're going to, there's a lot of people who miss you too, but there's an emphasis on you're going to be very uncertain as to who to choose or what to do. Okay, your dating life is going to become very unconventional because you might be not used to talking to more than one person at a time, or you're used to talking to more than one person one time and you're just going to separate and just choose one person and focus on that. So take it as it resonates. But either way, you got a lot of people who are very interested in you. Some of these are karmic people who are trying to come back in. Some of these people are coming back in because they want to be petty and they're resentful and they want to like start some beef with you or start some shit. So just be mindful of that as well. But either way, you do have a soulmate coming in that you are going to be getting chased by. This is somebody who is going to match your energy. Both of you guys are going to be chasing each other, investing in each other, and growing this, okay? There's a lot of love coming to you. Let's just say you have a lot of people thinking about you and missing you, but only one of them is going to step up. May the odds be ever in your favor. It's like, may the best person win. Literally. It's like people competing for you, and you're going to choose the best option for you. Not who you like the most, or, you know what I'm saying, who looks good on paper, who makes you feel good, who's going to grow with you, who actually makes sense on all levels, not just like physically or just because you care about them or logically or whatever. It's like full circle moment. All right, let's see what else. Whoa, baby. Whoa there. Okay. But you do have like some kind of soulmate coming in. Something shifting in regards to a soulmate connection or multiple soulmates. And one of them is definitely karmic. Or someone who was karmic, did the healing, is coming back in and is going to fight for you and beat out the other options. Either way, you're going to manifest a soulmate. All right, let's get one from the true emotional deck. Okay, we got legal matters, divorce, child support, traffic ticket, criminal, paternity. Someone could have been going through some legal matters, and that's maybe why. Yeah, family. Even like it doesn't mean like they were like married and shit. Maybe they were going through some legal matters with their family, or they had to prioritize family, or they have kids and stuff like that. And now they want to come back. They were doing certain things. Yeah, someone could have a kid. Someone could just have been trying to get their money up or focus on their legal matters and shit like that, and their family, and maybe they just had other things that they were prioritizing, or they were going through something legally that was draining and exhausting, and it hit their funds, right? Either way, there was some kind of block that was blocking them from connecting to you. This person is going to come in despite, them being like, maybe it's too late, okay? Because they're worried. They don't want to lose you, okay? They're very focused on you and they feel very connected to you. Again, this could be more than one person. Someone's karmic. You're going to end that karmic shit. It could even be a TF. You're going to end that shit and you're going to go towards somebody who matches you. There's definitely love coming towards you for sure. Holy crapole. Oh my God. Everything's sliding around and shit. Let's get a soulmate message. Confession. Let's get 2 because you have 2. Yeah. We got thinking. So you definitely have a lot of soulmates thinking about you. I'm thinking about you at this moment. The thought of you never left my mind, no matter where I go. The songs I'm hearing remind me of you. It makes me more vulnerable and think about you even more. So yeah, someone's definitely getting a lot of signs and synchronicities about you, and they're going to be coming in. Okay, but you are being protected from somebody because somebody, yes, they're sorry, but they're still insecure. And, yeah, you treat me better than I could have treated you. And I know that you can give me everything. I really do want that, but I am still struggling with my fears. I feel like I am not good enough for you. It's my own insecurity holding me back. So yeah, there's definitely something about someone being insecure and them not being able to step up, right? So you're going to be like, okay, that's fine. That's fine. And then somebody else could have been insecure and they can't stop thinking about you and they're going to heal their insecurities. Either way, you're protected from the karmic. You are going to be protected from somebody who is karmic and you're going to be blessed by a soulmate. So either you're going to realize, like, yeah, this is a karmic soulmate, or again, if you're on a TF journey, they don't always connect. Some of you guys, it's just like you come to connect and grow, heal together, or, separated, whatever. All right, let's get couple. Wow. Of course. Okay. You don't realize how perfect you are to me. I lost sight of what was important in our connection. And I treated you like an option, and I am sorry. So yeah, somebody definitely treated you like an option or had options. And, now they want to break no contact. I'm afraid you will forget about me, but I wouldn't blame you. I'm grateful that you came into my life. You changed somebody's life. And either they're going to change themselves because they realize how perfect you are and they want to come back and make sure that you never leave. Okay, and they want to show a better version of themselves. Or it's going to be like somebody who had other options and played you. They're going to try and come back in and you're going to reject them. And then after that, you're getting the love of your life. All right, let's move on to those who are... What is it? In a relationship. Those in a relationship, how is April 2026 going to treat them? One more. A lot of people are going to be very nosy about your relationship as well. All right, somebody wants to rebuild. Okay, they miss how things used to be. All right. You guys have been going through certain things, reflecting this person. You've been mirroring each other as well. So if somebody starts arguing, somebody might yell, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever's going on. It's like it causes issues, right? But somebody wants to heal because not only do they feel a lot of romance and they want to keep dating you and they're very interested in you, but they're also very, you both equally have this burning desire, but there's a lot of passion, attraction, but also there's this acknowledgement of the fact that if you guys do work on this and repair, you can create new memories, better memories, you can heal, you can grow, and you can live an amazing life together, right? But somebody's masking, somebody doesn't want to take a chance, somebody doesn't want to show vulnerability on it. Like, it's like somebody is stopping this either because they don't want to, like, show how codependent they are, or somebody is working on something. Maybe an addiction caused somebody to, like, lose themselves, or, like, mental health issues caused somebody, or, like, I don't know. There's something that was causing a rift in this connection, right? And that is being worked on. And I feel like both of you guys are working on each other, okay? Because both of you realize that both of you took part in whatever issues were going on. And I feel like there's an acknowledgement, there's going to be a lot of passion, a new cycle with dating and fun and healing. And then others of you guys, you're going to, like, I don't know. Someone might risk something. Someone's going to want to keep this grounded and keep going, and someone else may want to separate, okay? But the person who wants to separate may entertain other options or like date other people, be like, you know what, actually I don't want to date anyone else. Like, I mean, actually I want to date other people, right? They might take a risk and do that. And then the other person's going to be like, no, can we work on this? And they're going to get them to stop because this person's going to realize, like, it actually doesn't have to do with me finding someone else. It has to do with us healing. And if this person actually puts in the work and heals, and if I actually put in the work and heal, we can make this fucking work. So I think you guys are going to resolve whatever issues have been going on. You're going to persevere. It's giving 9 of Wands energy. You know, you're not going to give up when you're so close. Like, you're right there, you know? You're so close to paradise. Yeah, there has been things that have been unhealthy or making you unhappy, but you guys are going to bring it to light and ascend and go farther and heal whatever issues, because you don't want to let go of your soulmate. You don't want to let go of this person. You don't want to run away anymore. You're going to face it. This isn't karmic. This is more so like you guys triggering each other to heal in a way that is, like, normal in a connection. You know what I'm saying? We grow. Growing pains is what I'm hearing. Let's get some more, though. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of maybe sex, maybe makeup sex, a lot of dates, maybe going on vacations or something like that. Okay? But there is, like, some kind of rift or some kind of issue that could pop up that could cause, like, a separation or a breakup, and then you guys are going to realize, like, actually, no. And then come back together stronger. Let's get a soulmate confession from this person. Faith, yeah. Your faith is going to be tested in this connection in the month of April. But you're both going to realize, like, oh shit, this is something divine. Faith. I have faith and hope in our connection and in us. I know that you have been brought into my life for a reason, and it's bigger than both of us. I know that we are destined to be together, and I have faith on God that they will find the way for us. And then we have back of the deck communication. So yeah, this person is going to communicate, or you guys are going to have some kind of communication, especially if there's a separation, and you guys will reunite and come back together. But there's this emphasis on like communication issues could have been the cause of this separation, or a fight in that communication. Maybe someone said something that they regret or didn't mean, because this is why we need to respond and not react, okay? Sometimes people talk shit to the people that they love, and they say certain things, and they're like, why did I even say that? Because you let the demon, you know what I'm saying? You let the demon take over. You let the anger, didn't take a breath, baby. Believe me, I've been that person. I was like, damn, I really didn't need to say all that, because my tongue is sharp. I could end, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, you know, I could be a very mean person if I really wanted to, but like, it doesn't feel good to be mean, and I'll defend myself. But even when I'm defending myself, I'm like, I ain't gonna be as sharp as I really could be, because it all depends, okay? But yeah, there's something about a sharp tongue, someone saying something they regret, but you guys overcoming this and healing, working on your communication, maybe working on how you communicate instead of arguing all the time. Maybe you guys are gonna be like, let's have a conversation, or we're not, maybe give me a break so we can talk about it, okay? Give me a beat, give me 5 seconds, let's go for a walk, or you know what I'm saying? I don't know, maybe couple counseling. Maybe you guys are gonna sign up for couple counseling, or couples therapy, or go on a couples retreat. But it's giving like you guys don't want to give up on each other, and you guys want to put in the work, because if you put in the work, you can make it work, okay? That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same, okay? So we have, you are my everything. I lost sight of what was important in this connection. I treated you like an option, and I am sorry. Okay, I am taking time to find myself. So yeah, there's definitely could be some kind of separation because of some kind of issue, but you're both gonna realize like, yeah, this is it. Like, you are my everything, and I don't wanna. I'm sad and upset that I disappointed you, or I'm sad and upset that we got to this, or I said that, or you said what you said, or whatever. But we got to make this work. I'm sorry. There's going to be an apology. There's going to be something. Okay, no matter how hard I try, my thoughts always sway back to you. Yeah, you guys are constantly always thinking about each other. You know that this is, I want to rebuild our connection. Yep. Need I say more? Okay, let's move on. Oh, baby. Whether you are single or in a relationship, you got a lot of options, and a lot of people want to invest into you, do a little romantic dance with you, come towards you, pursue you, court you, whatever the fuck you want to call it. A lot of them are very scared you are going to reject them, okay? All right, let's talk about this, though. A lot of unexpected plans are going to be popping up because a lot of people are going to be thinking about you. You are going to be cutting off certain things, or people that you have cut off are going to be trying to come back. I feel like there's this emphasis, though, on you kind of just... Yes, you are going to be sharp with your tongue, but you're going to be compassionate. I feel like you're going to be spending time with friends. You're going to be spending time being active. Someone could be getting waist beads. You could be going out dancing, okay? I feel like there's an emphasis, too, on you eating healthier, or you eating, going shopping more in regards to grocery shopping, okay? Maybe meal prepping, buying a meal service, personal chef. I don't know what this is, but there's definitely something about you eating healthier and eating better, improving your health in regards to your movement, and you kind of, you know, eating more intentionally. What is this tower, though? Because what the fuck? 4 of coins. 4 of coins, 2 of wands. So something that you had planned for is going to be kind of reopening a door. The door is closed right now, but it's going to shock you because something is going to open up and give you a return, okay? This could be somebody, right? If with the hermit here, this could be somebody. Or this could be something that you may have closed the door on. Let's say you were working on a project and you stopped because maybe you didn't have the time, or you gave up, or you got distracted, or whatever it is. Something took you away from something. You're going to be reinvesting into that, and you're going to be rebuilding, and it's going to, the turnout is going to shock you. Okay, you're going to get a return in investment. What's this return coming in? 7 of Wands. You're going to realize why you needed to fight for this. Negativity is going to be removed, and either this is going to be a financial return, or it's going to be like a romantic return, okay? And a deepening of a connection and a cycle closing out. But either way, you're going to get what you want. You're going to get what you want. You're going to be reading a new book this month, or learning something new, or you're going to feel inspired and want to like join a course or a club, or maybe take a class on a hobby, okay, maybe like a painting class or a pottery class or something, a glass blowing class, I don't know, but there's some kind of movement towards that. and you're just gonna be kind of social, but like not really social, if that makes sense. I feel like you're gonna be guided to be isolating yourself, focusing on yourself, doing what you need to do. You'll make plans here and there, but you have a lot on your plate. You're going to be extremely busy, and you're going to be investing in yourself, or investing in things that are going to give you what you desire, or investing in your wishes and desires, or your goals and dreams, or whatever it is, okay? But yeah, I feel like a lot of people are going to be thinking about you, talking about you, and you're going to be kind of very closed off. And yes, that will, give people some kind of issue, but it is what it is. Because main thing that I see is, yeah, you're going to be busy, but you're simplifying your social life, or you're simplifying unhealthy tablets. Maybe you scroll on a tablet too much. Maybe you be on that damn phone too much. I don't know. But like something is shifting in regards to something that you were doing that was unhealthy, and maybe pouring into or giving too much energy to outside people and circumstances, right? But either way, you're going to have hella boundaries from whatever is toxic. You're cleansing yourself, and you're cleansing your space. You're cleansing your energy. You're simplifying your life. You're going to love on yourself more. You're going to be taking better care of yourself, maybe doing face masks, getting your hair cut, lining up your beard more. Obviously, if you have a beard. Okay, sorry. Just like, yeah, I'm lining up my beard. My non-existent beard. Yeah, that's not for you, bitch. You don't have a fucking beard, bitch. The fuck? Anyway, I digress. Yeah, maybe I feel like there's this emphasis on like people like triggering you with common sense things, or people who are trying to be funny, and it's like you're really not funny. And that's just gonna want to make you get angry really fast, because we heard that whatever the fuck that was, either car or motorcycle. I don't know, something loud, right? It's gonna trigger you, make you want to get loud. They're showing me when I was at work the other day, and this old man came over, right? He's like, yeah, that's my brother over there. He's getting this and that, and I was looking at this, right? I want to smell this and that, and I was like, okay, that's fine. But he's literally buying it. You could smell it. Like my logic is like, you could smell that shit when you guys get in the car, or when you smoke it later, or when you get home, right? I don't know, whatever. And I let him smell the other two, and then I grabbed the one that he wanted to get, and he was just like, I don't know, he was making me walking back and forth and all this other shit. And in my mind, I was like, all right, be patient, be patient. This man was testing, and he knew what he was doing too, because he's like, oh, sorry, but like it's like he couldn't help himself to do whatever it was. I don't know if it's because he didn't fuck with me because of A, B, C, or D, because he was older. Some people just look at me and they're like, oh, yeah, I don't fuck with you, right? The Black Tarot. You get it. Either way, right? This guy tested me, and I did so good up until the end, because at the end, oh my God, he probably looked at my face, and I had such a stank face, and then everyone in the line looked at me, and they looked at him, because they was like, why is she looking at him like that? And I was just like, bye. Go. Like, I was just done. I was done. And I did so good up until the end, but I just couldn't. And then I realized it. I called myself, and I was like, okay, let's pull back. We're not going to let that man steal our energy. I call back my energy, and I semi-passed the test, but I realized, okay, let's be more patient. And then I had another test immediately after that, and I passed it, because it was kind of similar to that one, but I was realizing, if I don't shift my perspective on this, I'm going to keep attracting these kind of people, right? Like, if you focus on, all right, like where I work, we get tips, right? And when I first started learning how to get more tips and et cetera, I was working on my manifestation things, okay? Feeling my heart chakra. Every time someone gave me money, I would feel happy, right? But then the counter action is to focus on, the fact that people aren't tipping. Oh, they're cheap. You could either focus on that, right? Just cheap motherfucker. Wow, I just gave them mad change. They couldn't even give me a dollar or a cent or whatever, right? You could do that, and then thus you're going to attract more people, because what you focus on grows, right? So I noticed myself when I would get mad, I'd be like, wow, this person really couldn't tip. Because as me personally, I will always tip. I'm a good tipper. Especially if you go above and beyond the service. Oh, you getting, I'm blessing the fuck out of you. And people, oh my God, thank you so much. And like, you deserve it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not I ain't cheap. I am very generous to a certain extent. Okay. But my generosity does get taken advantage of sometimes. And that's where I had to learn how to temper and not give to everybody, et cetera, et cetera. Especially when it comes to helping people and listening to people and going and above and beyond for people. You know what I'm saying? I had to stop doing that shit. Yeah. Or giving people my energy, or hanging out with people even. But, one Moral of the story is that you are going to be tested this month, and when you catch these tests and catch yourself, just be mindful of what you focus on. If you keep focusing on the negative things or the doors that are closing or what's leaving your life, right? Even if you're simplifying things, because this could be things getting smashed out of your life, towers being smashed out of your life so that you can rebuild something stronger, okay? This is going to trigger you emotionally, and how you react is going to build, okay? Or it's going to cause more fear, confusion, and cause you to have that same shit happen over and over again. But some kind of wish fulfillment is coming in because of your hard work. And it has to do with something that you've been dreaming about. Some kind of wish, some kind of dream. We did have the 9 of Cups, too, I'm pretty sure. 6 of Cups, Ace of Cups, King of Coins, the World. Yeah, some kind of financial success is coming in. You're going to have time to read, time to grow, time to live, okay? Time to free yourself. Freedom. You're going to be looking real good, too. You could be going to, again, a social event or something. Dressing up. I don't know. Maybe you're going to the beach. Swimming. Yeah, I don't know. Let's get a couple more. And then close you out. How is April 2026 going to treat pile? Two. Okay, we have 2 months for you. Then we have Candle. You will be shown the way. So yeah, this month, you need to trust yourself, but everything is going to work out. You just need to follow the flow. When a tower moment happens or when a door closes, pivot, turn. You know what I'm saying? Assess the situation in a different way. Don't focus on what isn't happening. Focus on what you can do about it, or, you know, focus on other things that you desire. You know, if one thing's not working out, what is working out? What can you be grateful for? Use gratitude, 111. We have Broken Ring. Parting of the ways in either romance or business. Yeah, some of y'all, you could be, you know, breaking up with somebody. Or leaving a business. All right, demoting yourself, giving up on something, and showing the way to a better way, right? Showing the way to a better way. We got August. Someone could be a Leo. We got June. So August or August or June could be significant. There's also a full moon on the day that I'm dropping this. So that also could be something significant. Maybe the full moon is going to shift you angelically. Maybe your angels and ancestors are going to bless you in this full moon. Something's being cleared. And something is going to be opened. Okay? We have Dragon. Didn't I say you're the dragon for you guys? Maybe that was the other one. Beware of self-delusion. So yeah, just be careful. We do have the 7 of Cups here. If you want something, you have to put in the work. If you desire something, you wish for something, you have to put in the work. And I think you are doing that. You are releasing some kind of self-delusion, but there is this emphasis on, like, maybe you're going to be delusional in regards to something that's being taken out of your life. Like, maybe I could make it work, or, you know what I'm saying? There's certain things that, yes, you can make it work. You will invest into that. You will know, but you will be shown the way. But certain things, you need to be mindful. Okay, we have Fire. Strong emotion, passion, love, or hate. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of emotion, especially with the Mother of Cups here. And I feel like there's this emphasis on, like, you need to take a step back and use your logic, your intuition, and your emotion in flow, in tandem. Don't think, feel, right? That's a Bruce Lee quote where he's like, don't think, feel. Follow your feelings, use your intuition and logic in tandem. Okay, don't just stick to one. They all have a purpose. Be careful. Do not take risks. Yeah, there's this emphasis on, like, don't take any risks right now. You need to be calculated. You need to follow your plans, okay? Follow your schedule. Follow your routines. Invest in yourself. Invest into what makes sense. Invest into your goals and dreams. But don't get delusional. And remember, stay consistent. You got Cup. You should accept valid criticism. Yeah, there's this emphasis, too, on, like, someone maybe criticizing you or saying certain things. Just be careful to not, again, get triggered, where this person fucking triggered the fuck out of me and I wanted to, like, say some shit, but instead of saying anything, all I did was give him a dirty look when he left, and that still was not good for me, you know? We have sorrow over a loss. So yeah, some of y'all, you definitely could be allowing something to leave your life, or you're cutting something off, or you could be losing something, and it's gonna, you know, it's gonna feel sad, but I think you're gonna release it because we have Jug and lighthearted, carefree time. So after this situation, right, you could after whatever you're gonna lose, right, whatever this tower moment is, something is being broken down to either rebuild or to build on something new. Okay, and you're either gonna love it or hate it, but be careful of how you react to it. Okay, You could let it get its grubby claws on you, and you're going to take a risk and fuck shit up and then go through even more sorrow and loss because you instead of like realizing some things that were valid about the situation and accepting it for what it is, you tried to, force it, or you didn't release it, or some of you guys, you realize like you want something, but you're delusional if you think you're going to get it without putting in the work. Okay. Anyway, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. You will be taken care of in difficult times. Yeah, whatever this loss is, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Any criticism that comes in, don't get delusional. Think you're all perfect and almighty. I'm the dragon. I'm the best. Da, 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 da. Whoa, 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 whoa. No one's perfect, baby. No one's perfect. You know this. But yeah, you have a lot of good times. You just need to make sure you have boundaries because everybody's all up in your business and everybody wants a piece of you and everyone's very much passionately focused on you as well. There's a lot of love and hate coming towards you, so just be careful again in regards to who you allow in your life, because they could either bring you sorrow and loss or it could be a lighthearted, carefree time. All right, you will be taken care of regardless of what choices you make, but you will be shown the way. If you trust it, things will work out for you. Either way, everything's going to work out for you, but how the ride feels is dependent upon you. Because they're showing me, one last thing, before I let you go. I went on the ride the Batman, right, at Six Flags. It's like one where it's like you're vested in and your feet are hanging, right? This was the first time I ever went on a roller coaster that was like my feet are hanging and it's going to go in a loop, right? This was a long time ago. I don't do roller coasters anymore, okay? After I did the Superman, when it was the Superman, I don't know what it's called now, but that was enough for me to be like, yeah, I did it. Okay, we're good. It was like bungee jumping, but not really, because I literally, it was crazy. I digress. At the end of the day, the ride could have been more enjoyable because the second time I did it, it was enjoyable. But the first time I did it, I was so scared. I was holding on to dear life and my arms were bruised when I got out of it because I didn't surrender. I resisted, right? It's like how people talk about when people get into a car accident and they fall asleep, but they're uninjured because their body is limp and stuff. The more stiff you are, the more you get hurt, okay? It's like that kind of energy. So there's this emphasis on the more rigid you are in regards to certain things that you have no control over, that's what's going to fuck you up. You need to surrender, feel what you need to feel, and move on. If you do that, you will be taken care of. Accept that whatever it is what it is. Don't allow fear to overcome you or take over you. Just trust that your angels have your back and you will be shown the way and new experiences will come in, because either way your life is being simplified, and that is why this tower is coming in, is to take out things that don't need to be there anymore. And that's what it is. It's like certain things you were delusional when it comes to, like, you needed that in your life. There were certain things and people and situations when I was younger, I was like, yeah, nah, this is always going to be in my life. Or these people, they're great. They were harming me the whole time and I couldn't let go because of my programming. And it's like tower moments had to happen. Things that caused me sorrow had to happen in order for me to realize that, oh shit, I need to be careful. I can't risk allowing this to be in my life anymore. I'm delusional if I think that this person is not going to hurt me. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's what we're going to call it. I love you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you next time. Bye. What up? Pile number 3. Last but never ever least, baby. You guys picked a sacred animal tarot. And we'll get into this later in regards to the overall energy for the month of April 2026. If you're new, though, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post new stuff. And if it resonates, shoot me a hype, a like, a comment. If you want to book a reading, my email's in the description. I will never, ever, ever message you for a reading. Just be careful of scammers, and my readings are 40% off until the end of April 2026. So let's get your current energy first to see if this is even your pile. If this doesn't resonate, do what you need to do. Watch another pile, watch another reading, watch another reader. Do what makes you happy. We got a new beginning. Some of y'all could have watched another pile, but there's definitely this emphasis on not the big ass fucking crystal. I guess we could use a small. Oh god. Okay. You're going to be picking up on we have another dragon and an owl. My god. I think a dragon popped up in every single pile. Resistance, changing, and there's changes, a new beginning, something that was blocked, something that was not ready, something that needed more time to incubate, right? Because you needed to piece yourself back together. Maybe you needed more healing. Maybe you needed to either break free from something, or somebody else needed more healing and more needed to break free from something. But there's a new beginning coming in regards to a connection, okay? And this is not because of attachment, this is not because of codependency, this is just because of desire and unconditional love is what I'm hearing. So this could be a friend, a family member, or a potential suitor, right? So if you're in a relationship, it's probably a friend or a family member who wants a new beginning with you, who's been watching you, who wants to stop resisting, and they want to rebirth this connection. Yeah, they weren't showing up authentically. They want to show up as their true authentic selves and redeem what this is, because they weren't growing, and maybe that's what caused you to separate from them, right? Because, like, if you're not growing around uh certain people, they're just gonna outgrow you and move on, and you can't be mad at them, because if you was growing, y'all would grow together, you know what I'm saying? But I think someone either realized that, or you, or I don't know. But there's a new beginning coming in regards to a connection, or somebody who you have some kind of psychic connection with, or some kind of past life, or a soulmate. Okay, soulmate could either be a friend, a romantic partner, or a family member. What is this new beginning though? Nine of Swords in the reverse, and the Emperor in the reverse. Somebody was struggling with toxic masculinity or toxic femininity or something toxic. They let their mind block them. Now they know what they really want. Now they're doing the healing. They were in the most positive energy, mentally, physically, and financially, right? They were going through it. And this separation, however this separation happened, or if you guys just drifted apart, it was divinely guided to keep you protected from whatever this person was going through. All right, because this person was very much in their ego and very much in a victim mentality, but they're coming in on some new energy. They're planning new things. They're fighting their fears, and they want to invest into this, or apologize and give you the love you deserve, or spend more time with you, or reciprocate the energy that they couldn't do at the time. Yeah, they want to end that bullshit and have a new beginning with you, and actually be more stable and secure, because they're finally doing better in their finances, or they're in their mental health, or in their life in general. You know, when you down bad, you just can't function, you can't respond to text messages. Maybe this person was going through depression, and maybe you took it personally, maybe you just let them have their space. Maybe you cut them off because they weren't acting right, or whatever it is. It doesn't matter what happened. There was a separation that happened between you and somebody. They're coming back, and there's gonna be a new beginning coming in. Maybe this person was resisting you, or again, there was that situation I mentioned earlier. Whatever it is, there's a change, and you guys are going to work together, come together, or grow together, okay? So if this is romantic, this person hates that a lot of people have their eyes on you, and they're scared that being separated from you gives an opportunity for somebody else, and they're like, absolutely not, this is my king, this is my queen, back the fuck up. So somebody's definitely very possessive over you, and wants a new beginning with you. But besides that, you have a new beginning in your life coming in. All the resistances, whatever was blocking you, is being lifted, and you have a lot of communication coming in. It could be overwhelming, because I do see, again, a lot of eyes, and the titties is out. I feel like a lot of people are going to be hitting on you, or picking your brain, asking you to do things, asking to learn from you, okay? You could even be creating a course. There's a lot going on. But let's get into it. All right, the overall energy for the month of 20... Bitch. We just had new beginnings. 919. It reminds me of 119. That's like where I used to go when I used to get in trouble in high school. They'd be like, go to 119. Okay. Thanks. You're ready to start a new chapter of your life. Be open to meeting new people. So this month is all about new beginnings in all areas of your life. Very, very not surprised because your current energy, but yeah, you have some kind of new beginning coming in that's going to elevate you, elevate your life, and feel like a blessing. After certain things are being removed, or certain endings are happening, it's a new beginning, okay? You also could be meeting a lot of new people. Okay, all right, fine. Yeah. You're going to be very present in the month of April. Maybe you've been like, I don't know, living in your head, having a lot of anxiety or depression, or feeling very emotional. Or maybe you've been in freeze mode, okay? and maybe again the resistance, the stagnation. But I do feel like there's an emphasis on like that is being obliterated. You're going to be more present. You're going to be out of your head. Maybe you're going to be watching TV less, doom scrolling less. You're going to be on that off that phone less, be outside more. It's a new energy, okay? We have love all around you. Again, people could be changing the way that they express love to you. Maybe people are going to be expressing more love to you. Maybe people you never expected to hit on you are going to hit on you. This deck always pisses me off when I'm putting these cards down. Enough! Okay. Time for a deep dive. Yeah. There's definitely an emphasis on you taking a deep dive with somebody. Or just yourself. Like, you're going to take a deep dive and you're going to start to love on yourself more. Thus, you're going to manifest new people who are going to give you love. Either way, you're going to see that love is all around you. You're going to see who just wants a quick nut. Okay, if people just want you sensually, you're not going to deal with it. But there's this emphasis on, instead of thinking things through, you're going to just be taking action. Okay? Instead of just thinking like, oh, I need to start going to the gym, or, talk is cheap, right? That's what I'm feeling. And I feel like you're going to be about that action this week. You're going to be taking a lot of action and doing new things. This is going to be all new to you, but it's going to be true to you. You feel me? Okay. Let's see, what else? How is April 2026 going to treat? A lot of changes, a lot of change. Changes in the air, a lot of love. A lot of people singing praise, a lot of compliments. Lucky break. We have good fortune, good things coming in, turning point. Yeah, like the resistance. There is definitely an emphasis, a lot of green too. Good luck coming in. Lucky break. You could be having some kind of lucky break. Okay? And it has to do with you kind of being fed up with certain situations and things. You're over it. You're not having this shit anymore. You're done being stressed out and you're letting go. Bye. You're letting go of whatever it is, or you're taking a deep dive in regards to your subconscious, in regards to yourself. You have a lot of good fortune, though, coming in for the month of April. Okay? Reflection. As I'm talking about deep dive, we have reflection. Take time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do. Knowing what you don't like will show you what you truly love. Yeah. This also could be like this emphasis on like someone was reflecting and you're about to have a lucky break in some kind of connection. We are going to get into love, but I do feel like love is already popping up in this energy for you. Oh, bitch, lady, we are relationship. Business partners, office love affairs, communication with coworkers are highlighted now. Make choices with extreme care. Opportunity. Yeah, there's this emphasis on like coworkers hitting on you, customers working at your job hitting on you. A lot of people, maybe you showing up at places and you getting hit on by the workers and stuff like that. Like, I feel like you're going to go to the grocery store and get hit on. There's a lot of love coming towards you and a lot of people from the past who want to revisit you as well. But there's this emphasis on you're just going to take a lot of time to reflect, to ground. You're going to be in nature, maybe sitting by some water, or you know what I'm saying? There's an emphasis on going by the trees, grounding, hitting in the grass. What? Let me stop. Yeah, but there's an emphasis on something else could be token. I mean, it is April. It could be 420 for you, and you could celebrate 420, or maybe you just toke every day. You could be a toker. It doesn't matter. I don't judge. Shit, I'm a toker. But yeah, you're gonna be reflecting on certain things in your life, and you're gonna be focusing on, what really matters to you, what you really like. You're gonna be like, okay, I didn't like that. We're moving on. That's it. We're not gonna be like complaining about it. It is what it is. I did it, or it happened, and I'm moving on. I realize that I don't like this. This isn't working for me, and whatever you're letting go is gonna allow you to come back. And we have 2. Get this lucky break with new opportunities because of this reflection. Fast changes. Wasn't I just, things happen suddenly in a short period. Hurry, okay? Take bold steps forward. You're taking some kind of bold step forward because you're fed up with whatever the hell is going on. You're taking a deep dive within yourself. You're reflecting on where your life is and reflecting on what's going on, what you love, what you don't love, and you're investing into what makes sense for you. And you're going to have positive changes and a lot of prosperity because you're investing more wisely. You're going to have some kind of good luck that comes from some kind of investment that you reflected on. And then we have love life, bitch. What the fuck? Free from problems and money troubles. Enjoy the passion of love. So I feel like your money's going to be shifting. You're going to have good. You're getting some kind of return, or you're going to have good money this month, and then you're going to be able to pour into love. Maybe you had to take a step back from your love life. You're having some kind of new beginning in your love life because of money. There were money issues that were blocking your love life, whether you're single, taken, or what, or was blocking somebody from coming towards you, and they're going to approach you. So take it as it resonates, but your love life is changing because your finances is changing, or somebody's finances is changing, or it's just time for both your finances and your love life to change, and it's going to happen very fast because we have fast changes. Okay, this is gonna be something that you did not expect. All right, let's move on. All right, so per usual, whether you know or not, we're gonna do the singles on this side, and then we will move on to those in a relationship. So how is, and you can fast forward if you are in a relationship. Okay, how is April 2026 going to treat my singles? Two more. Oh, one more. Five, please. Five. There's definitely changes. I've seen so many fives in your, like, spread or just in general. Like, it's crazy. They want me to take 6 for you. All right, well, we got shock. So some kind of shocking change, sudden changes yet again, shocking news is coming in regards to your love life. So you have some kind of change happening. All right. This has to do with somebody who, you know, put you in a karmic situation despite being a soulmate because they didn't want to be in a real relationship. You triggered the fuck out of them. Maybe they ran away. Maybe they were an avoidant, anxious avoidant. Maybe they just wanted to be single. Maybe they just weren't ready. Maybe they're the way they were raised. They didn't know how to properly court somebody. Okay, because there's something about their belief systems or their trauma causing them to show up karmic in this connection, even though they are a soulmate. They've been watching you, learning about you. Okay, despite trying to have fun and act like they're happily single, etc., enjoying time with friends, whole time they just wanted to talk to you. And that's going to shock you because this person definitely is very nonchalant, and maybe you prefer chalant, even though you might be a little nonchalant too. You just prefer like somebody who is nonchalant about everybody else and then chalants for you. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to be shocked because somebody who you thought definitely didn't want anything to do with you or someone who hurt you is either going to apologize or they're going to, you know, show up correctly. Okay, this is somebody you cut ties with, someone you let go of. They're coming back in because they're releasing their outdated karmic ways, their karmic conditionings, okay? They're releasing the need to always try and party and escape, and you know what I'm saying? They want something real. So they're going to talk to you. You're going to have some kind of meeting and it's going to change and it's going to shock you. Why is it going to shock you though? Why is this going to shock them? Why is this going to shock pile 3? 6 of Wands. Because it's something that you always desired. Okay, it's going to make you very happy. It's going to shock you because this person's choosing you, even though they might have a lot of options. This person is choosing to get out of hermit mode, to stop rejecting this and actually go after what they want because they regret, you know, not taking action or acting stupid or being in their ego or whatever they did because they did something. Okay, they want your forgiveness. They want to take a risk on this, and I think it's going to shock you. Okay, or someone's going to accept you despite you being karmic or treating them and wanting to be single and running away from this, despite you both knowing that you both are soulmates. It's like both of you know and you both have feelings for each other, but you didn't want to put in the work because of, you know, someone being nonchalant or you both being nonchalant or, you know, you both being scared or triggers and unhealed and healing. And there's a new beginning coming in, okay? You guys are meant to be aligned because you have a mission. You're meant to work together and create something together or give birth to somebody or something. I don't know. This is like something that is meant to be for the masses, not just you. Okay? Let's get a soulmate confession from whoever this person is that's coming back. I'll have to shock your ass. I miss you. Duh. We already knew that shit. Your eyes, your smile, your voice, your scent, your touch. I am missing everything. Remember how we have connected physically, even over our other lifetimes? My life for you is boundless. My love for you is boundless and unconditional. Interesting. I miss you being next to me. Wherever I go, I search for you everywhere. You know, that's a true thing though. Like, I think when you really like want someone, even when you try to tell yourself you don't want them because they might not be acting right or whatever the issue is, or they chose somebody else or whatever, it's like you will always be looking for them or seeing things that it's like when it's a spiritual connect, it's annoying. Let's just say that, because you will see people that look like them. You'll hear songs. You'll hear people who have a voice like them. You'll see their name. You'll see your whole scenario play out in a show or in a movie that you're watching. My world, okay. Everything revolves around you. I keep you in my mind when I am making decisions, and I include you in all of my plans, every action, every dream. I love doing life with you. You mean so much to me. Without you, I feel nothing. So yeah, someone's realizing that they want to be transparent, because this is super intense and they love you and they're going to talk about it because it's not just sexual, but they're going to surprise you by telling you whatever it is that they're going to tell you and that they miss you. Let me get one from the true emotion. Yeah, there's something about like them closing a cycle. Okay, maybe they were tempted by other situations or they were scared to close a cycle out because of the fact that, maybe they were like, oh, what if the grass is greener on the other side? No, the grass is greener where you water it, right? And they realize that they're unhappy or maybe you're unhappy, so they're going to close. Either way, there's an unhappiness, a cycle of unhappiness being closed out because either this person ghosted you, they hurt you, they fucked around or did other things or whatever this is. There was a spiritual reason towards the negativity, right? Because this person was very much needing to be released by you or needing to, get their ego stomped on in order for them to grow. Okay, because there's an emphasis on like you guys are going from like no strings to married or like, to something real. You're meant to be connected with this person. Maybe for a long time. For some of you guys, you're going to get married, or maybe it's just to create something or do something together or experience or heal something together. Yeah, love child. Some of y'all are just meant to have kids together, but I feel like most of you guys are going to get married with this person. Let's get a couple messages from this person. Okay. I'm trying to become the best version of myself, right along with I am coming in to show you the better version of myself. So this person definitely needed to work on themselves. They did, and now they're ready to come in because they see that everything reminds you of them. I am running because I didn't deserve you. They needed to work on themselves. They realized that what they did to you, that you didn't deserve that, okay? Now they became the person that they think you deserve, or, they're going to work on it, I'm saying, to give you what you deserve, because they can't imagine life without you, and I'm taking time to find myself. Yeah, they needed to find themselves and feel what life would be like without you. Even though you're not with me, my life for you, my love for you grows every day. Yeah, this person loves having you in their life, and their love, I hear like sirens in the back, like this is an emergency, okay? Like to not have you in their life has been like physically harming. They're the ones who needed the space, okay? Technically, whether you chose the space or they chose the space, they're the ones who needed the space. You did too, and it was more so that you could like kind of like lock in on yourself, maybe work on your worthiness, remind yourself like, yeah, I don't have to accept less than I need. And this person's going to be like, okay, actually I need to step up and become what they actually need. Okay? If that makes sense. Let's move on to those in a relationship. What's going on? Those in a relationship. How is April 2026 going to treat them? Okay, that's way too much. We're going to take this one? No, I didn't think so. Okay. Back of the deck, we have Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love. So yeah, maybe you're going to get a surprise invite, okay? There is this emphasis on, you taking some time to heal, right? Wanting to progress, but there's an emphasis on there was a cycle happening, and maybe you were enabling this person, right? Even though it was like a snake move, right? Like this person kept doing something over and over again, and you allowed it, and you healed something in yourself that has made you realize, oh my God, I'm enabling this person, right? I'm allowing this person to keep coming back, or I'm allowing this person to keep doing the same shit, right? So you're ending that. Maybe you're even ending the relationship. What happened to the other card? I thought there was 5. Did I put one back by accident? Yeah, let me get one more. Here you go. Yeah. I feel like there's an emphasis on like you feel that this person hasn't been honest, right? There's with the snake here and then the poker face. You don't trust this person. All right? But there's an emphasis on like having faith, okay? Because if you don't have faith, then what you expect comes, right? No. Yeah, this could be a TF journey. Hold on, what's this poker face though? Yeah, it's like you keep replaying certain things. You could be ruminating on certain things, and that's what's making you want to end this situation. Whole time it's because something happened that you needed to heal, and you're gonna heal it, and you're either gonna let go of this person fully and end this relationship, or you're gonna end whatever cycle, because there is an emphasis on like needing time and cycle. You might separate for a little bit and come back, but either way, this is like you have to have faith, because whatever this is, you're gonna overcome it. You're gonna overcome it, but there's this emphasis on like boundaries needed to be held down more, or something needed to shift, okay? And abundance will come in, but we can't keep repeating the same cycle, and you're going to either realize that, and because this is like, it's not karmic, it's definitely like a higher solar level connection, or whatever you want to call it. Either way, this is somebody who's here to help you elevate, right? And you're here to help them elevate. The only way is to overcome whatever challenges come in, and there's something that has been happening that is challenging. You both needed time to heal, or you need time to heal in order to overcome this, but there's a new cycle, a new phase that's coming in because of this healing, and you guys are going to release whatever outdated thinking or old school mentalities or whatever trauma that was projected onto you, that maybe you projected onto this connection. There's a lot of projection energy coming through, where it's like you both projected certain fears and certain things on each other, right? Like, let's say somebody wanted to break up. Whole time this person didn't have options, right? It's like somebody who was just going through some, or they were doing some, because they're showing me one of these people on TikTok who's like a private investigator, and she posts her shit. And one of one of the videos I saw was her following somebody, and their partner was like, I don't know who or what it was, whether girl or boy, whatever, it doesn't matter. Their partner was like, yeah, I feel like they're cheating on me. They go out for hours and da 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 da. Whole time this person was going out, taking himself out to eat, maybe doing some. It was like self-care. They just needed some time for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's where, again, this insecure energy with somebody who's secure is hard. Maybe that's, again, what's happening. But either way, something is being realized, something is being closed out, and you guys are going to get on the same page after, a lot of issues or certain things. And it's either you're going to break up and find someone who's on the same page as you, or you're going to break up and get on the same page and manifest a lot of miracles and abundance. And either way, love is coming to you. You're going to be surprised how everything works out. Again, new beginning energy, right? New beginning in this connection, new phase in this connection. It's been a while. You needed time. Certain things happened, and now it's here. Now we're here. We're releasing karma. Karma is being released. Karma is being removed. Let's get one from the true emotional deck. That was a shitty ass fucking shuffle. Tell me more, please. Give me one. Yeah, heartbreak. So some of y'all, this person, you got two. You're healing from heartbreak, or this person's healing from heartbreak. You're focusing on self-love. Some of you guys, this person is crazy, or maybe you're going to deal with a crazy ex. Or again, this person, you're going to get low. You're going to let go of this person, and they're going to become obsessed with you because they're a fucking jackass, okay? Or you could find out that you actually have somebody who is your ex who won't let go and still fucked up over you. There's somebody who literally shot themselves in the foot, and you're going to be closing out that cycle, because maybe this is somebody who comes back like clockwork. And whatever this is, let's say you have an ex, right? Who comes back in, and they try to start some shit between you and your current partner, and that could be the issue. Is like, why do you like this person? Da, 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 da. And mind you, maybe you have no control. You block them. They have a phone text app, and they text you from a new number every time, or something like that. Or they stalk you, or they know people who know you, and they find a way to find you, or whatever it is. I don't know. Maybe you have a kid with them or something, but there's this emphasis on like whatever was okay. It's either somebody didn't heal from a crazy toxic ex, and they were a jackass and caused heartbreak, and you're both going to heal and find self-love and have a new beginning, or move on and find true love elsewhere, right? Or it's like somebody's going to come in on some crazy psycho shit and try to break y'all up, right? Because they hate how y'all both love each other and love this connection, and they just hate how they're not involved, and it's like giving messy and crazy. Yeah, someone's gonna be showing their true colors, okay, in regards to like how fucking crazy or obsessed they are. Jesus. And let's get a soulmate confession. We have hopeful. I hope we can put the past and the bad times behind us and start again. Yeah, that's what I was feeling. I know that I am asking a lot of you, but I hope you can forgive the error of my ways. I acted so immaturely. This could even be somebody who, again, this crazy ex is hopeful and delusional and going to try and come back in, but this also is the energy of like, you guys, this person was a jackass to you, or they were unhealed, or they did stupid shit because of the fact that they didn't heal from that crazy narcissistic toxic ass ex, or the toxic family that they dealt with, or whoever the fuck, right? Because they were living in illusion, but now they're realizing like, yeah, it's time. Like, I gotta get my shit together so I can actually live my life with this person because I love them. Remember that separation is an illusion. We are always together. We are drawn together by faith. Trust your intuition. I'm working hard behind the scenes to heal and reach out to you soon. Stay strong for me. I'm coming back home. Yeah. And then we have soon again. So there is this emphasis, and I love you. Like, this person is on a mission to come towards you. They will come towards you soon, or they're going to shift in a better energy soon and show you more love and get out of this jackass energy. Or this person who's a jackass is going to come in, try to create some kind of trauma or drama in your life, and y'all are going to maybe separate because of it, because maybe someone's going to believe them or something. And then you're going to realize like, oh yeah, no, no, absolutely not. And then we have new beginnings again, bitch. New beginnings 3 fucking times for you guys. That's crazy. 3 different decks. Insane. All right, let's close you out. Oh, baby. There was definitely something making you insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Okay. So you're going to be celebrating. You're going to be reconciling with someone. Okay. This could be romantic, or this could be just with yourself, because we do have the Empress at the back of the deck, and then we have the Emperor. Maybe this is you just balancing yourself out and focusing on work and cutting off all love connections and all connections that are draining, right? You are going to be busy too. You are going to be busy building, but also be busy resting. I feel like you're going to be prioritizing rest a lot. You're going to have time for, maybe you could even be taking naps. Like, let's say you're waking up earlier, your sleep schedule is changing, so you have to adjust, and maybe you take an hour nap. You know what I'm saying? Naps, as long as you don't go over a certain time, they actually really do help and shift your whole energy. It's okay to take naps. I'm seeing a video of this guy like, fucking take a nap. Like, because so mad, and it's like, bro, I mean, I don't need to take naps. I don't really take naps like that. I used to take naps a lot, but I was also, when I was sleeping less, and I was waking up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Now I wake up later, all right, so I'm getting my full hours or whatever, so I don't really need to take naps. But there's nothing against naps. But you're going to have some kind of shock, all right? For some of you guys, somebody who broke your heart is going to be coming back around, or someone, again, if there's like a breakup this month when it comes to something, or separation, you could already be separated with somebody. They're going to come in, okay? This is somebody who didn't know what they wanted. Now they're realizing that they want you, okay? You have a counterpart coming in this month, guys. I told you in the beginning, there's something about love, and I do feel like it has to do with love. So let's focus on that real quick, and then I'll get the other stuff, and then we'll get some tea leaves to close you out. But I do feel like you have a divine counterpart that you closed off to because they wouldn't put in the work. Now they did the healing that they need to in order to treat you fairly, and this is going to make you very happy. This person was never going to let go of you. They just needed time. Maybe they communicated that, maybe they didn't, and it made you feel rejected. Maybe they ghosted you, but either way, they did something that hurt you, that broke your heart, right? Or they didn't change certain things that they said they would change or do, like, you know what I'm saying? It's given like false hope, or someone who didn't keep their word, right? Or someone who tried to manipulate a situation and got sorted out. But healing is happening, and some kind of connection that you cut off or you distanced yourself from because you had to, you needed to have those boundaries in order for this new beginning to happen. It happened for a reason. Yeah, it was painful, but you did the right thing, even though you felt like you didn't. But this is like yin yang energy for sure, and I do feel like you guys are like similar but different, if that makes sense. It's like this other side of the same coin, and I feel like this person wants to invest in you, or they're realizing that they want to invest into you. Maybe they realize that they want to marry you, or grow with you, or grow old with you, build a life with you. Whatever this is, there's definitely this emphasis on that. Now, moving on. If you are an entrepreneur, you are a business owner, a boss, or in some kind of position of power, or you know, you just work a 9 to 5, there is a shift happening in regards to that, where it's like you're going to be more closed off to your coworkers, or maybe your boss, or like, what is this? Give me one more for this first row, because I feel like there's something that you're going to say that's going to like rattle something or make people take you more seriously or have a different respect for you. Okay, you could be saying something or doing something, or maybe someone's going to tell you like they want to promote you or they want to collaborate with you. There could even be collaboration coming in. Someone wants to invest into you, or again, this is somebody who wants to invest into a connection with you that you are closed off to right now because they fucked up and they hurt your heart. Yeah, because she's closing her heart. A lot of green here, and then obviously she's looking away. But this person wants to come in despite, you know, how hard it is to grasp this connection because of the fuck up that they did. They still believe in or hope for a brighter future with you in it because you make them happy. But you are going to be happy. A lot of clarity is coming in, a lot of healing. You could even be going traveling. If there are legal issues, they're going to be resolving themselves. All right. But there's this emphasis on like a balancing coming in regards to people not seeing you clearly. People look down on you for some reason because people feel like you are ditzy, or they take your kindness for weakness. And there's an emphasis of a realization because you're stepping into this Queen of Wands and Emperor energy. So it's like you're going to be very stern, very stoic, and very blunt and cutthroat, and people are going to be shocked. It's like you're dishing out justice without realizing it just by speaking your truth. Woo! All of a sudden I feel nauseous too. Make sure you're eating good this month, okay? Resting. This could even be like a nudge to use protection if you have intercourse this month, because you're going to be looking very good. We were getting a lot of passion. Hold on. Oof, that was gross. I didn't like that feeling. Woo! It's giving like morning sickness, or maybe someone's going to get sick this month. So make sure, again, take your immunity shots, eat healthier, take your supplements and your vitamins. If you feel yourself getting sick and stuff like that, take preventative measures, okay? But yeah, things are going to shock you this month for sure. And it's definitely in regards to you leveling up in your job or in a commitment or in both in general. Maybe your business could be going. There's something about you building a stable foundation in regards to what you invest into and what you build, and rest. I think you're going to be shocked on like how good you can manage. Like your time management is shifting to the point where it's like you're going to get a lot done, but you're still resting. You're still in flow. You're not burnt out. It's like you're gonna feel so good that you can get all this done, and it's gonna be done quickly and easily, or you're gonna have support, or you're delegating, right? You're gonna be delegating, or you know, investing in certain things that you don't have to do anymore. Like, I'm gonna start investing into dry cleaning so I don't have to do my laundry anymore. Or, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pay a maid and get my house deep cleaned every week so I can just tidy up and keep up with it, or every month. And then, you know, I just have to keep up with it weekly or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? But there's something about you investing your money or investing into or delegating, or again, getting rid of something and allowing something else to come in, breaking down something and allowing yourself something else to come in. But you're going to be very balanced. We have 2 cards of balance. For sure. 9 of Cups. Yeah, some kind of wish fulfillment is definitely coming in for you. We did have good luck. And I feel like it has to do with something that just wasn't ready, or it wasn't time, or someone rejected you. And they want to apologize for rejecting you, because the whole time that they loved you, despite trying to act like they wanted other options or causing confusion in your life, they wanted you the whole fucking time. Good Lord. That's intense. Not the same story coming up over and over again. Like, riddle me this, bitch. That's definitely going to be one of the themes for sure for a lot of you, because the way it kept coming up. Oh my God. This is so funny. I can't. It's really not even that serious, but it's just funny the way it is. Okay, back of the deck, we have Butterfly. A change for the better. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of changes happening, and yeah, some of them might hurt, but a lot of this is going to be for the better. Alright, and the other back of the deck is Wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. I feel like that's a shift that you are changing for the better. It's like maybe you were aimlessly just experiencing life, allowing life to just happen to you, right? And now it's like you're taking your life by the horns and you're getting shit done. You could be dealing with someone who's younger than you this month. Maybe this week somebody new is coming in. Okay, this could be immaturity too. This could be somebody you met in January or they're born in January. Something about maybe somebody who was lying to you or they were cold to you. Maybe they were immature. They're going to be coming in and changing. Okay. You're their goal. Somebody was indecisive and aimlessly like living life. Now they realize that they want you and they want to change and transform. They want to balance the scales. We do have scales, all right? But I almost said scoundrel. Yeah, but there's this emphasis on like you need to focus on balance this month because it's going to be a little overwhelming. Okay, we have skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. Yeah, something about like people telling secrets behind your back, lying on your name. They're going to come out and it could harm you at first. Like maybe it was somebody who was immature, but the scales are always going to be balanced. So don't try to retaliate. You could find out about like someone who's spreading rumors or gossiping about you or telling lies on your name and it's going to come out, right? This could be somebody who you work with or a parent or someone who's in your life, okay? And in some way, shape, or form. Actually, they don't even have to be in your life. This could be somebody who you knew when you were younger, or this could be somebody who this could be definitely somebody from your past. I'm feeling somebody you cut off. Somebody you cut off and they're going to, or they were born in January. It doesn't matter who it is, okay? It doesn't matter. I'm trying to find all this shit for what? Bitch, chill out. There's somebody who's going to come in who told lies on your name. It's not even that they're even going to come in. It's just you're going to find out about it. And it could harm you at first, but remember, like, you know, just keep moving forward. You're going to be fine. It is what it is. Let them talk. But tell the people, you know what I'm saying? Tell the people, like, yeah, no, that was a lie or whatever it is. Or you can just let them think what they want. Because at the end of the day, they're going to think what they want. We got dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So yeah, you could have some kind of financial boost from something you invested in or some kind of collaboration you did a while ago or something that you created or posted a while ago or maybe in your business, okay, if you're an entrepreneur, or maybe you're going to get like a raise, or maybe you did something at work and you're finally getting acknowledged for it, right? Maybe you didn't because there was like a hidden secret and they're going to be like, yeah, we didn't give you this or talk to you about this because this person said this about you, and now they're realizing like it was a lie. Some lie is going to be exposed, and then you're going to have some kind of financial gain or some kind of gain coming in because of that. The scales need to be balanced, right? And a problem is being resolved this month for sure. Okay, you have happiness coming in and you're going to be feeling better. Okay, well-being, having time to rest. A lot of good stuff coming. Yeah, pay attention to your work. You're going to be focused on work, but I feel like, again, you're going to be balanced. You're going to have time for rest and investing in things and, you know, talking to people, but you are going to be busy. And we have one more. We have a period of ill health or depression. Yeah, you were going through it, maybe mentally, physically, maybe all of the above, maybe depression, maybe even financially. And that is shifting because you have a new beginning, a change for the better. Whoa. Yeah, and it has to do with other people's energy, right? You're clearing out some people's energy that were keeping you stuck and stagnant and frozen, and it's like something was being hidden, okay? And maybe you're gonna do something that's going to remove someone's tie to you or someone's influence, or like you're gonna do a cleanse. Maybe you need to do a cleanse or a cord cutting or something like that. But whatever you do, it's going to shift, and we have a new beginning and a change for the better. So no matter what happens, focus on your work, focus on balance. Don't retaliate if some kind of gossip comes out about something, or you find out someone was telling lies on your name. Distance yourself, move on, focus on your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, because you have a lot of change coming to you. But there's this emphasis on like you were lost because of, you know, ill health or depression, or, you know, you just didn't have the energy or the time. Now you're going to have more than enough time. You're going to get a lot of shit done, and you're going to still have time for rest. So the best is yet to come. Just know that problems are resolved, and you're going to feel good and look good and shine. And nothing can stop you, baby. But that's what we're going to call it, my beautiful pile number 3s. I love you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you next time.